guys, hey tribesmen, hey tribeswomen, it's your girl again, your one and only delectable village Igwe Waye, and once again you're welcome to the village where we are going to have yet another village meeting. If you're just stumbling on this channel, if you're just encountering us for the first time, please, I implore you, sit tight and you enjoy the ride, and while you're at it, I want you, please subscribe. It's free, they're not going to take any money from you, just subscribe, everything is going to be alright. And without further ado, let's get into what we have for today. So today I want to talk about personality fraudsters. Yes, it's a thing like that. Like there's a thing like that. Some in layman terms we call them fake people, but you know there are categories to what people fake. People fake accents, people fake personalities, people fake interests, people fake a lot of things. And at the end of the day, what does that make you? When you are lying and when you're proposing something that is not the reality, it makes you a fraudster. So today we are here to talk about personality fraudsters. And these people, they are very good at their job. These people that, they are so good that it actually takes you a while before you get to figure them out, especially when you have not gotten to a point where you are so in sync with yourself. And sometimes too, they come off, because they are so good and they play their games very well, they come off really convincing, and some people never find them out. Sometimes it takes years, sometimes it's not just weeks, it's not just months, it takes years for you to just find them out. So these people come on to you very sweet and nice. In terms of friendship, you know, you have personality fraudsters in friendships, in romantic relationships, in business relationships, in something as little as maybe church friendships or neighbor friendships. And sometimes these people, they are mostly, I think, in my own understanding and from my experience with dealing with these people, I think that kind of thing stems, they are mostly selfish people. Like, you wanting to be a fraudster stems from a foundation of selfishness, because you just want to, for you to want to go out of your way, to go out of your being, your comfort zone, to be able to get either a person or a thing or whatever, then it stems from selfishness. Because if we check it on a normal day, you don't have the qualifications to own that thing, you don't have the qualifications to be able to retain that person in your life, you don't have what it takes to be able to have that thing that you want to acquire, and you know you don't have it, but somehow you want it. I think it's not even only selfishness, it's born out of covetousness. You're covetous and you're selfish, and you resort to faking a certain kind of personality for you to get it. And today we are going to narrow it down to relationships and friendships, you know. And whether we like it or not, as we go through life and as we meet different people, either in our workplace, in school, in the market, on the road, you find that sometimes you meet certain people, you don't necessarily have to talk to them. Sometimes they are far off, they are quiet doing their stuff, and you find out that I really just admire this person, and it would be nice if I have this person in my life, either as a friend, as a girlfriend, as whatever. There's somebody that you think, oh my god, I like the way this person lives, I like the way this person is going about their life, and it is something that I would like to have as a part of my life. And because and those people, they are not even dull, they are smart, and they are smart enough to understand who you are. They are smart enough to understand the kind of person you are, and they are also smart enough to understand understand the kinds of people that would normally or naturally catch your attention. I don't know if you really get it. Like, these people, they're smart enough to know, okay, this is how this person is. They are able to decode the kind of person you are, and because they're able to decode the kind of person you are, it also is easy for them to understand the kinds of people that you will naturally gravitate towards. And because there's something in you that they see, that they admire, or that they like, or they just, you know, sometimes it's not, maybe they might admire it so much, sometimes it's not that maybe having you in their life is going to do something, but sometimes it's just going to make them look good. Sometimes they just like the perks that come with having you in their corner, and they know that on a normal day they don't cut the mark. On a normal day, being who they have assessed you to be, them coming in their self will not cut the mark. That's what they've thought in their head, and they're like, okay, for this kind of a person, she's a principled person, she's a very straightforward person, she's honest. So they have to dress themselves in the garments that is going to catch your fancy and come to you, and thereby resulting in them having to reconstruct their personality. They have to reconstruct stuff about them, who they are, to fit into who you are, thereby allowing them access into your life, either as a friend, as a boyfriend, as a girlfriend, or as somebody that you just want to, that you think that okay, when you need somebody to talk to, you talk to this person, but deep down they are not who they protect. Deep down they are different. Deep down is either, and the worst part about this is that you cannot even really tell the reason why they want to be in your life. Do they want you for something in the future? Do they want you for your social currency? We don't know. Do they want you for your mind? We don't know. Do they want you for the mere fact that having somebody like you in their life makes them look cool? You don't even know what the reason why they want you for, but somehow they are faking it to try to suck you in, and in their head they are like playing this game of, in their head they're like stooping to conquer. They're like, okay, let me just play according to this person's rules. Then when they are now dependent on me, when I've latched onto them in such a way that it is not easily to detach, then they now unfold and show you who they are. So they play by your rules. They play in their head. There is well calculated just to get you. It's not like they are going to leave this their new persona forever, just to get you, and then they now show you their real self, who they really are, and you end up having heartbreak as a result of friendship, as a result of relationship. There's just heartbreak there, and you're like, oh my god, and you're wondering, how can people be like this? How can people pretend? And most times this thing stems from them not accepting themselves for who they are, you know. And when I encounter people like that, I'm always angry, because I'm like, if you're a thief, come as a thief. If you're an armed robber, come. If you're a liar, come as a liar. The people that will like you for you. And I feel like that kind of life is stressful, because if you're acting out to be who you're not, and people finally now take you for that your false persona, and they start treating you in line with that false thing that you've put out there, you cannot meet up. It's hectic. You can't meet up. You constantly hit a rock, and people will be like, okay, this person is not consistent. This person cannot be relied upon, because it's not really easy. Do you really want to start keeping track and all that stuff? Like, is that the life that you want to come and live? I'm here to tell you that if it is wrong. I'm here to tell you that if you're somebody that feels like you have to pad yourself, or you have to groom yourself into a certain way just because you want to have attention of a certain person, then that's already stressful. That's already stressful. Any kind of relationship or communication or connection or whatever that will make you have to be somebody else for you to get it, then that's stressful. You don't want to be doing that. You should see that there's a problem in it. Usually I will come here to warn people to watch out for somebody like that, but I'm here to talk about people that feel me. Don't you just want to relax, rest your brain, and calm down and think? Don't you want to live a life where you have less calculation and all that? And don't you want to just embrace who you are? The truth of the matter is that nobody is perfect. Nobody is good to the core. It's okay. There are people that will love you for who you are. There are people that come and tell you about their friends, their family, their sisters, their brother. There are people that are friends with people that are not nice. And you hear them say that she's not nice. She doesn't care about people's feelings. Oh, he's just blunt, but somehow I like him. The truth is that there are people for you out there, and you don't have to go out of character to be able to get those people. You know, it's stressful. It's stressful. Like, stop it. I'm here to tell you, stop it. And for those of you that somehow you find yourself always falling prey to this kind of people, I think you should watch it. I think you shouldn't rush it. You should take it slow. And one of the signs that somebody is a personality fraud is that they are rushing you. They are rushing you. They are doing something that is similar to love bombing, attention bombing, care bombing. They are rushing you. They want to quickly get you into the place where they want you to be before they'll start firing you with their very dark reality, and you start questioning yourself and asking yourself, why did I get it wrong? Why didn't I see this coming? You don't want to do that. You don't want to be caught in that web. So whether you are the fraudster or you are the victim of the fraudster, shine your eyes, change your ways, pay more attention, seek, look inwards, and try to be at peace with yourself. So for the fraudster, try to be at peace with yourself so that you'll be able to accept yourself for who you are, and you stop deceiving people. Then for the victim of the fraudster, try to pay attention to yourself as well. Be at peace with yourself. That way you'll be able to pay attention to your intuition, and you'll be able to decode when somebody is being untrue. So guys, that's all for today. Until I come your way next week for another village meeting. I love you, and as you guys know, everything you do with kindness. If you're going to reprimand somebody, if you're going to turn down somebody, whatever, just be kind about it, okay? Okay. So, what are you guys going to eat? um, I'm craving spaghetti. I think that's what you should eat. You can put small chops by the side until I come your way next week. I love you. Bye.